Today is the Aspiring Dragons Research Day in the middle of the Hong Kong City Safari. And as you can see, I do have some researchers here. Make 3 great throws, make 3 nice throws in a row, and use 3 berries to help catch Pokemon. As you can see, they're not that hard to do. So we're gonna do as many of these as possible. And while doing that, we have a whole bunch of City Safari spawns around us that I will be catching and doing for this event. But as for the actual City Safari itself, you're gonna be seeing that in a separate video. But for now, let's just do as much of this as we can. And these are the 4 Pokemon you can get from these researches. You get Horsea, you get Trapinch, Swablu, and Skrelp. And all of those numbers next to them are the Hundo CPs that you're looking for. Take a minute and write these down if you need to for your event. But with that being said, let's see what we get out of all these ones. Our first one's gonna be a Swablu, which is a 345. Research days are one of the best days to get a Shundo, so hopefully we'll get one. It's a 1 in 10 shiny rate, and you never know, right? And that Swablu was close. It was a 335, even though we want 353, I believe. But this Trapinch is a 525. No shinies on the first round, but we got plenty of researches to do. I forgot to mention that we're in the middle of Kowloon Park right now. This is a nice little park, and it has tons of Pokestops everywhere, but we got a Horsea here, not shiny. How about this one? What do we got from you? Oh, Skrelp, always fun to see it. And the 6th research of this video is a shiny Trapinch, all right, 527. 546 is the Shundo, so unfortunately it's not that, but it's cool that it only took us 6 researches to get our first shiny. And honestly, out of all of them, I don't know what I want a Shundo more of. I already have the Swablu, so I wouldn't want that one, but Skrelp would be cool, or I wouldn't mind getting a Kingdra. Kingdra would also be pretty sick, but this one is a 12, 13, 13. This is a really nice park. Also, weirdly enough, there's like a little McDonald's stand over there. Such an interesting park. Anyways, though, 3 more researches. What do we get from these ones? Yellow Swablu, all right, 3, 2, 8. Pretty far away from the Hundo, but still cool to get it. Now that I think about it, I think that's a back-to-back. I think we got the Trapinch, and then we got this one, so that's fun. Number 2, do we get a 3-fer? No, we do not, alrighty. And last but not least, what do we got from this one? A normal Swablu, all right. So I just learned that they have flamingos in this park, so already love this park even more now. Maybe the flamingos will give us luck. We've got 3 more of these checks. Number 1 is a normal Trapinch. How about number 2? What are you gonna be? It's gonna load. Horsea, normal one. And last but not least, we've got our hands on another Swablu. All right, so this park actually has an aviary here too. There's macaws and stuff behind me. Kind of hard to get pictures of them, unfortunately, because of the netting, but we also have some researches here, so maybe these birds will give us better luck. Not so much with this Horsea though. How about this next one? Number 2, another Horsea that isn't it. And last but certainly not least, what do we got here? A Trapinch that's normal. 3 more chances. Let's see what happens here. Not shiny from this one. Number 2, what do we got? A Skrelp, always fun to see. Honestly, I really want to get a Shundo Skrelp out of all of them, really. That one sounds like the most fun. We're leaving the park now, and everything has just so much barbed wire. It's fantastic. But anyways, we've got 3 more researches here to claim, so let's see what we get. I'll say it was a nice park. Definitely a nice park. This one, oh, shiny Swablu, 334. Now that we caught this Swablu, we have stumbled into a, I want to say it's like a pickleball court or something like that. Let's see what we get from this final one. Do we back-to-back it yet again? No, we do not. Alrighty. And of course, the one research I choose not to do in front of you guys was the shiny Skrelp. But don't worry, I've got another 3 after this one. Just kind of funny to me more than anything else. But that is 3 out of the 4. So far, we just got to get ourselves a Horsea, and we can say we got all of them. 3 more! What do we got? This one's normal Skrelp. Number 2 is going to be a Horsea. And the last one is a Swablu. We're going to start from the bottom with these 3, see what happens. This one, Trapinch. Number 2 is going to be a Swablu. And the 3rd and final one on the top will be a Horsea. Let's do the middle with this one, just for fun. These were all actually earn heart quests, which is great when you get a new buddy in there. This one is a huge Trapinch, which is kind of cool. And the last one is a Swablu. We're going to do a traditional on these 3. Top one is going to be, if it loads, a Swablu. The middle one, what are you going to be? Another Swablu. And the 3rd one, what are you going to be? A yellow Swablu. All right, 336, not the Hundo. Well, you know, 3rd time's the charm, right? Get in your home, please. There we go. Uno here's going to be a Skrelp. Dose is going to be a Skrelp again. Is 3rd time going to be a charm yet again for a shiny Skrelp? This one, nope, just a Swablu. All right, you already know the drill. We're almost done with the first hour. It's currently 2:52, but we've gotten a decent amount of shinies so far, so I can't complain. It's been all right. Plus, I've been getting some City Safari shinies as well, and this last one's going to be a not shiny either. In the middle, we're going to have ourselves not a shiny Horsea. It's still the only thing we haven't gotten from this yet, so maybe we'll get lucky. There's 2. 3rd time's the charm, right? It's a Trapinch. All right. The entire building behind me is covered in bamboo, which is crazy, and apparently not a single nail is used on that stuff. They just use rope. I've seen a few buildings like this here, here, but you know, just like seeing it in person is pretty crazy. Do you know what else is crazy? This Shundo right here. Watch this. Never mind. We're now officially in the second hour, so we'll see what happens here. Got ourselves a Skrelp to start off with. What about this second one here? It is a Swablu. And the last one is a Swablu again. We're making really good progress right now when it comes down to these researches. Like, we're clearing the place out. So far, Hong Kong doesn't seem to want to give us a Shundo just yet, but we got one. It would be pretty crazy, though, if we did get one, because we've had some pretty interesting Shundo luck as of late. On the bottom, we have ourselves a Horsea yet again. You know, Horsea, you're allowed to be shiny. According to the thing, at least you're allowed to be shiny. How about you? You want to be a shiny Horsea for me? No, but Skrelp is cool. Starting from the bottom, we got a Skrelp again. Then in the middle, we gonna get ourselves a Swablu. And on the top, what do we got? A Horsea, of course. We have to go underground for the next stops, but let's see what we get before we get under there. Oh, green trapinch. 523. Not the Honda. Not 100% sure if I can even claim things down here, but it's looking like I can. And it's a Skrelp. And another underground check, which is freezing a little on me. Uh-oh. All right, well, I'm sure the moment we get closer to the opening, we'll get something here. Let's just take the ramp. There we go. Oh, it's a Swablu. All right, 2 shinies in the batch. Cool. We're gonna start from the middle with these 3. This one's gonna be another trapinch. On the top, we've got ourselves another trapinch. And last but not least, we've got ourselves a Skrelp. 3 more in this little park. Let's see what we get. Number 1 is a Skrelp again. That was a good Skrelp too. 453, 2 off the Hundo. That's probably a 98%, but it's in the stack now. Anywho, this one's a trapinch. And last but not least, we've got ourselves a Horsea yet again. All right. Took a little while to find these 3, mostly because we've really cleared out a lot of this area. But it looks like we found a good area that has a whole bunch of brand new stops for us. It looks like this is the Skrelp batch. Let's see this last one. Nope, we got a trapinch. We're heading back towards the big part of the city now. Let's see what we get from these 3. Another Horsea. Horsea, you're allowed to be shiny. I know you are. Let's see it. Or maybe this one will be shiny. I don't even care which one. Nah, not. Come on, shiny Horsea. Let's see it. Oh, there's a Horsea. Number 2 is going to be a Skrelp. And this final one right here is right, green trapinch. I'm getting it. It's beautiful shiny, but it's not really good, unfortunately, in terms of its IVs. Oh man, it sure would be great to see a shiny Horsea at some point. Or a Shundo. I'd love to see a Shundo at some point too, but oh well, there's another trapinch, of course. How about this last one here? It's a Swablu. All right, almost done with the second hour. And so far, shiny looks been okay all in all, but still this thing is just toying with us, clearly. It would be nice, but it's just not happening. Start from the bottom on these ones. We're getting very close though to the end of the second hour. We still have another hour after this one, but this one, Skrelp. And last but not least, this one right here is gonna be a Swablu, which is actually a Hundo. 353 is the Hundo, so we did get a Hundo today, which is awesome. 3 more of these researches. Boy, oh boy, I hope we get ourselves a shiny Horsea. Never thought I'd say that today, to be fully honest with you, but it's surprising. Trapinch has been the thing that's loved us the most, though. We've got a lot of that one, and speak of the devil, there he is, just not shiny. The middle one is a Horsea, of course. How about the top one? We got ourselves another Horsea. And the third one is a Skrelp. Gonna do the middle yet again on these ones. Come on, be green, or, yeah, Skrelp. You know what I meant. Green Horsea. Come on. Well, Horsea. And this last one is another Skrelp. Start from the bottom with these 3. We're getting really close to the end of the whole event now, but I've been very sidetracked with a lot of other things, like the Shadow Regice is everywhere, but trying to do as many of those as possible. But we'll see what we can get from these. Oh, hey, shiny Horsea. There we go. We got it. We actually got it. Let's freaking go. Also, for those of you who've been wondering why this guy's been following me, just because I realized I put him in the other video, but not this one yet. This is Max. He is Jackie's son. So the local that we have, Jackie, this is her son. So yeah, that's why he's been following, because I've been just chilling with him all day. But yeah, so just in case you were curious who was following me, now you know. But also what's hilarious is that this is the floor, the worst possible Horsea. So we got the reverse Shundo. 3 more chances by the water here. Hopefully we can coax out a Shundo since we got the floor. But this first one is a trapinch. Let's see what the top one gives us right next to the water. Come on. Shundo luck right here if it loads. The signal here is a little rough. Come on, bring it in. There it is. It's a Horsea. And then last but not least, as long as it loads in, what are you gonna be, my friend? A Skrelp. All right. There are a lot of pandas here. Like, they're going all the way down that way. Like, I wish I could show you all of them, but they'd be covered by people. But we do have some checks here, so let's see if the pandas give us some luck. Nope, not with this one. Perhaps with this one right here. That'd be pretty cool. Again, though, signal's kind of bad. Oh, there we go. Finally came in. And let's see what the last one's gonna be, if it'll actually do it. It's a Skrelp. All right. 3 more attempts, and we're getting really close to the end. We only got 11 minutes left, and there's only so many stops left. That Swablu was a 98, though, for sure. 351 and 353 is the Hundo, but that Skrelp is not shining. But how about this last one? Do you want to shine for us? No, you don't. And now we're in the last 8 minutes. We're getting really close now, but this one's gonna be a Skrelp, and not a bad Skrelp either. 450 is good. 5 off the hundo. But this one right here is a Horsea. And the last one is a shiny Swablu. All right, 329. This might be the last 3, but I mean, might be able to do 3 more. But we're about to enter the area that had that really bad, like, you know, GPS glitch, which admittedly you won't know about until you see that video. But trust me, we've had some bad GPS issues earlier today. But luckily, not during this entire research day. But that was 3 trapinches in a row that were all terrible and not shiny. The final 2, it is about to hit 5, so these are going to be our last ones. We got a Horsea here. And last but not least, do we wrap it up with a shiny? We do. All right, trapinch. All right, but it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. 512, but hey, we'll take it. And now that the research day is officially done, let's go over all the shinies we got. We got 13 in total. We got a Horsea, which again is the floor. Probably the only thing I'm gonna keep just because it is slightly special like that. But then we got 5 trapinches, we got 6 Swablus, and 1 Skrelp. And I made a horrible mistake that I am only just realizing after editing this video. I had a timed research that was gifted to me by somebody, but because of everything I'm trying to focus on with this Hong Kong City Safari, plus the shiny Shadow Regis, and a whole bunch of other things I'm trying to work on at the same time. I'm working on like 3 or 4 videos right now at the same time. I completely spaced about the timed research for this event, which really is unfortunate because I would have had more encounters with specific Pokemon, I'm sure. So don't forget to do that if you have the ticket. I did, but it is what it is, you know? Like, again, I'm working on a lot of videos right now, so it really just spaced out of my brain completely. But good luck to all of you. I hope you get a Shundo. You know the numbers you're looking for, and fingers crossed for you that you get the one you want. But on that note, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below, which one do you want most as a Shundo out of the 4 in this research. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.